What stood out to you in terms of the changes?
Well, how much is happening and how quickly? It is only 5 months, as you mentioned, since Ray Dalio handed over control to a younger generation of leaders at Bridgewater, and they are wasting no time. Let's enumerate some of the things that are happening at Bridgewater. They're cutting some jobs, which may strike people as odd since Bridgewater has been generating, positive returns, some 10% since more or less the middle of the pandemic into 10% on an annualized basis. But what they want to do is redeploy some of those resources. They're trying to manage their business efficiently, and they have a bunch of new initiatives that they want to undertake. Very significantly, Bridgewater is capping the size of its flagship hedge fund strategy, Pure Alpha. Why? Because it has come around to believe that by limiting the capacity of the fund, or recognizing that there are capacity constraints to the strategy, it can deliver higher returns for clients. And what's so significant about that, Alex, is that for years, Bridgewater effectively defied gravity. It amassed more than $150 billion in assets, even though it was managing macro strategies. And most other macro strategies aren't anywhere near as large as Pure Alpha became.
Erik, you alluded to other strategies. Let's talk about those.
We should talk about those because they will make Bridgewater a very different firm. Right now, Bridgewater has two principal strategies. I mentioned Pure Alpha. That is its strategy that seeks excess return, or alpha, and all weather, which is a risk parity strategy. And they have some other small stuff going. They're doubling down in sustainability. They are expanding in equities. They plan to plow a whole pile of money and talent into artificial intelligence and machine learning, and they also plan to expand their footprint in Asia, beginning with a doubling of the size of their Singapore office. They want to get closer to clients in Asia, and they want to be able to offer better products to clients who are looking for more Asian exposure. Everybody recognizes that in spite of the tensions between China and the United States, an enormous amount of the world's economy is driven by Chinese monetary policy and Chinese credit creation. And if all of those things pan out as they hope they will, each of those four things that I described will, over time, amass billions of dollars in assets themselves, and that will help Bridgewater by making it a more diversified firm, less reliant on those two strategies that I mentioned, Pure Alpha and All Weather.